What's up, everybody? This is Parker from the Fast Foodies, back with another Doughp review. That's correct. Today, we're going to be trying out another edible cookie dough from Doughp, D-O-U-G-H-P. That is correct. And now, this is one of their, I think this was a limited time flavor, so I'm not sure if this flavor will still be up on their website when I post this review. However, they have tons of pretty delicious edible cookie dough flavors, so I'll make sure to leave a link down to their website actually in the description box below, so you can head on over, check out what they have, and if you want to save some money, you can actually use the code Parker at checkout. But as I mentioned, today we're going to be trying out a limited edition flavor. We're going to be trying out their whiskey maple bacon flavor. That is correct. Now, one of the main reasons actually why I like Doughp so much is because they have very interesting and unique flavor, edible cookie dough flavors, and this is no exception. I think they actually had a Thanksgiving leftover flavor, which I reviewed and I actually really enjoyed. If you want to see that review, I'll see if I can put a link up in that corner for you to check out. But no, this is a whiskey-infused maple cookie dough with bacon bits and chocolate chips. Now, I love bacon and chocolate. I find that creates a really nice kind of a contrast between that sweet and salty, that saltiness from that bacon, that sweetness
it's the sweet
from those chocolate chips. Yeah, really nice flavor combination. I know Elvis Presley, I think one of his favorite snacks was like a banana with peanut butter and bacon on it. I think that's that flavor combination is called the Elvis. But anyway, no, this is a whiskey maple bacon. Now, I'm not the biggest whiskey fan. I'm not the biggest alcohol drinker, so you have to take that into account when I'm giving this review because I will definitely have my own bias. But if you guys like your whiskey, then you definitely your mileage is going to vary. That's what I'm trying to say here. But anyway, enough talking. Let's get into the review. I got my tasting spoon. Now, as you can see, just from the top there, there's tons of mix-ins. Those chocolate chips, and then those lightly pink-colored bits are those bacon bits. Mixing it up. Want to make sure to get some of all the mix-ins. On the spoon look. I mean, I gotta give it to Doughp. They said this is a whiskey maple bacon dough, and this is whiskey maple bacon dough. I mean, I really couldn't have asked for a better representation of that flavor in cookie dough. You get a subtle whiskey taste. It's definitely not the main flavor, kind of it hits you like halfway through when you're chewing it, and then it lingers more as an aftertaste, which I'm happy. I was a little worried that it wouldn't be there at all, because I would like, even though I'm not the biggest whiskey fan, if it says whiskey maple bacon dough, I want there to be some whiskey flavor. But I was also a little worried that because whiskey and alcohol is such a strong flavor, I was a little worried it's going to be too overpowering. But no, that's not the case whatsoever. Doughp managed to find the perfect balance, but my favorite part of this, though, is that maple bacon. That's a real nice maple flavor. That complements the bacon as well. It literally tastes like bacon, and then I feel like fried it in maple syrup or something like that. It's delicious. And then to top it all off, those chocolate chips just add that extra touch of sweetness that, as I mentioned, goes along extremely well with those bacon bits, that saltiness that bacon provides. And not only that, but it adds a little a crunchiness to it. And so you get a little bit of crunch from those mini chocolate chips. And then, so just another textural component. Oh, and back to the bacon, it's not too chewy at all. It's a little chewy, but it's also a little crispy, you know? So you get a crunchiness from those chips, you get a crispiness from that bacon, and a little bit of chew, not too much. And so, yeah, I think Doughp really nailed this flavor. And as I mentioned, this is edible cookie dough. So as you guys can saw, you can just eat it out of the jar. And you can also bake it though. So if you want to see me do a review of Doughp cookie dough baked, let me know in the comments down below. And next time I review Doughp, I will make sure to bake it into cookies and see if it tastes any difference. But, this is, if you guys like whiskey, if you guys like making maple or bacon, you guys will love this. Ooh, what I think would have been an interesting, maybe one more mixing that they could have added would have been like potato chips. That would have been even more interesting, or like banana. But then that would have been a little too much, I think. But no, I think they did an amazing job. And if you guys love, as I mentioned, any of those flavors, you guys will love this. I'm going to give whiskey maple bacon, as I think for an execution, straight 10 out of 10. They nailed this flavor. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, as I mentioned, just because whiskey, not necessarily my cup of tea. But no, if you guys love your whiskey, definitely going to love this. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to hear more, check out Fast Foodies Podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.